gonna make a switch south to the Cotton Bowl, even though they're not playing there for at least another. Well, they're not playing a league game at least for another month.
Yeah, they got like another month to go, man.
Yeah, so they
Over a month.
concluded.
They're not back till November 2nd.
Dang,
Yeah,
you're right.
so
It's
I
like
think this is,
six more weeks still.
What a world.
yeah, so I think this is the conclusion of the Florida trip. We're talking here about the Golden Girls of
Thank God.
Dallas. They tied. Allie Thornton banged in early, but they couldn't keep a clean sheet, which they were, I think they were the only team for like 3 weeks that had one.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So
Had multiple. And
yeah,
yeah.
Shout out to Dennis again for his write up on thirddegree.net.
Yep.
Shout out to Buzz and the crew. It was a hell of a game. I think it's coming together. I was critical early, especially that Brooklyn game. I think was just the worst game for me to watch.
Yeah, that was painful.
Early in the season, but even Brooklyn's calmed down. They're still letting in goals for fun, but everyone's calmed down. They're keeping the ball on the ground, which again, I hate the kick and chase style game, and it's not just in the women's sports. A lot of MLS team does that too, and it really frustrates me. But they've gotten better. Shout out to the reigning Golden Boot winner. I think this is their first goal, right, for the season.
Second.
4 games in.
Second goal. This is second of the season.
So yeah, Dennis, take it away.
Yeah, this is a great start to the game. Dallas had, I think, like 68% possession in the first half, but only one shot on goal, and that was the goal from Thornton with a great assist by Chioma Obogu as well. So if you get a chance to check that out, great goal.
Pass to Chioma already.
Yeah, that's it. Give it to Chioma. That's the rule here. Celia Strong came in the 10 spot here. Gracie Bryan came in for Tamara Bolt on the right side at the right wing. So a couple pieces were moved around, but same formation. They keep coming out in this 4-2-3-1. Petroselli seems to really like. Buzz has a great write up on that. If you're really into if you really want to get in depth in the tactics, you've got Sierra Hinson who plays sort of left wing back position that. She gets back and defends. They go forward at the back, but when they go forward, she moves up into the midfield and even gets up into attacking position sometime. But Dallas, I think, really let Tampa Bay off the hook here, right? Dallas had the goal, had possession of the ball, I think 61% the entire possession the entire game. They were not able to get the second one. They left a few opportunities on the table. There was like 4 or 5 missed shots. They had very few shots on goal the entire game, and they were just not able to close out, and they let them back. Tampa Bay is a great coach team. I think Denise Shelby-Brown has got a great tactical mind, and she's got that team coached really well. There were some great professional fouls from her team, a couple yellow cards, but Tampa Bay is a very, very well coached team, and that's probably why they won the inaugural title, right? Because
we saw last season, and I think it's continuing this season, that Tampa Bay is willing to come in and be the antagonist.
Yeah,
like they come in and they're willing to just beat the tar out of you, and like they don't care if you're out playing them. They're going to take you off that ball. So I'm not surprised that Tampa Bay, even though they're having a bad start to the season, like we're able to come up and beat or tie us.
Yeah, they haven't won a game yet this season. This is
this is their Lexington season. I do want to make a quick point. So I just rewatched the Allie Thornton goal, 3 passes back in the net. The reason I'm pointing that out is everyone needs to watch that highlight. That's what Musa should have done. When his shoulder,
that's
right?
exactly what it was.
Roll it right across the goal.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah,
I thought the same thing when I was watching them.
Yeah, I was just like,
I was like, oh hey,
you're unselfish. And here's the thing: if it was reverse, Julio would have passed the ball, and that's the frustrating thing, right?
Yeah,
we know Julio was back.
I'm not giving Musa the full pass still, but I do have to give him like a 10% pass for chasing the record.
Here's the thing: I want the grass to be wet, and he needs to slip every time he kicks the ball.
You know what? Let's agree on that for sure.
Just legs up in the air, cartoon style.
I'm sorry. Let's go back to Trinity.
Before Dennis continues, just go through the stat line. So we basically dominated this game on the road. 60% possession, passing we almost doubled them. Passing accuracy 80 to their 69. So this is a good performance on the road. Like high passing percentage, high. We only had one more shot on target than them, but we had 15 shots on target, or 15 shots, 3 on target. So maybe we need to clean up the efficiency a little bit. But I'm looking in this stat line, and to me, that
unfortunately,
that
some of those missed shots were really really big disappointments. There was one, I think it was Chioma had a wide open shot that she missed. Sealy Strawn had a header that she missed late in the game. There was a cross in that both center backs got a touch too, but neither one of them were able to get a real strike on it. They left a lot on the table here.
Yeah, so
That game should have been 3 or 4 to 1, realistically.
3 or 4-0.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I said is like if we have 15 shots and only 3 on target, we probably should clean that up a little bit more. Yeah,
well,
but
listen, that was our strength last season is
Yeah.
way overperforming XG. So that was our secret recipe.
I got my scarf here, you know.
Doomsday offense.
Doomsday offense. Love that the area codes are on there as well.
Yeah, the area codes are sick.
You know, I'm of two minds here with a hot start. Whether or not you want to be a hot start, maybe I'm too caught up in the MLS model, the Seattle model, where you're crap half the year, and then I don't know if you should
left.
Yeah, I don't know if you should dominate early or because here's the thing: there's no one's out of this. Even Tampa Bay with only 2 points, they could, you know, run back in the spring. It's not spring season because it's not the Mexican.
Yeah, spring half.
The spring half, and come back strong.
Long season, very few teams, and the parity's there.
Yep.
For sure. So yeah, but shout out Trinity. Obviously these are the other scores. Again, it's still we're gonna notate this till we get a 10th team. It's really weird having
so
one team not play.
3 ties.
It is very weird. I do just want to say, like I said,
go ahead.
Dallas let them off the hook, and Tampa Bay is a great coach team, but I don't want to take anything away from Tampa's goal. Carly Giamona from the top of the box, essentially.
That was a hell of a shot.
Yeah. Sydney Macello got in there. She danced around a little bit, and she kicked it out to Carly Giamona was wide open there, and she finished, and there was no getting a hand to that. I mean, Riley Foster could have been 3 feet taller and still wouldn't probably got a hand to that, right? So it was a great shot, low driven shot in the back corner, and so I don't want to take away from that. But like I said, Dallas let them off the hook and could have really left this. We could have left Florida with 6 points. Better than 4.
Dennis, since you were watching this game pretty intently, I think to me one of the better storylines to watch this first half of the season really is the 10 roll between Cameron and Bellata. How'd that look this game?
So this game we actually had Sealy Strawn come in the 10. Cameron Lancaster started the last game, and Strawn came off the bench, I believe, for her. Sealy started here. She looked like she was playing behind a little bit. There was a tackle at the end of the first half that resulted in a yellow card. It was a tackle in from behind that was just not clean.
A tackle on her?
No, she tackled the
got it.
Tampa Bay player. She picked up a yellow there. Her intensity's up there, but it's not. I don't think she is I don't think she's the starter yet, right? I don't think there is a defined starter. I'd like to see Una Bellata back up there, but they've been using Bellata more in the midfield role alongside Amber Brooks. And so what happens is if you got again, I don't want to go too much into tactics, but you got Sierra Hinson comes up out of that left back. She moves up into the midfield a little bit alongside Brooks, and then either Hinson or Bellata will start to get forward into that upper midfield, and that allows whoever the attackers are to get a little bit further forward, and then Brooks kind of falls back. Brooks, they still have her listed as Brooks on a lot of the websites. Amber Weisner.
Yeah.
Amber Weisner ends up falling back on the back line and will protect the back line a little bit as well. So there's there's a little bit of a game that's being played where it's like the whole left side is shifting up and the right side shifting back down. But that to be said, there is nobody that has really solidified themselves at the 10 yet so far. We've seen great performances from Lancaster, great from Bellata, decent performance from Sealy, but I think we're all just waiting to see Lexi Missimo come back.
It's clearly a Missimo-sized hole. So
right, it is a Missimo-sized hole that we've done a great job. I think all 3 ladies that have filled that role so far this season have done a great job at filling in, but I don't think they've been able to really solidify somebody in that position yet.
Yeah. Well, I think one more thing that's worth mentioning is this is 4 points out of the last 3 away games, and I think 4 points from 3 away games isn't bad in most contexts. So the fact that we've kind of dropped points the last 2 games and we're still in first is kind of cool. So
yeah, we're 3-1-1. Shout out to the ladies in gold, the Golden Girls, as we lovingly call them.
Yeah, and by the way, look up the Unstable. They're selling a shirt, and if you want one, it's worth looking at.
It is a badass jersey.
Oh, for sure.
Hit up Tina. Go grab one of those jerseys if that's your thing. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, we might be doing something with that here soon. I do want to shout out the Lexington SC. They cleaned up a lot from last season.
Yeah, they
haven't lost the game. They're not winning every time, but if you clean up the goals, if you look up at the end of the season, you'll be right where you need to be.
Look, tying yourself to death is better than losing yourself to death.
For sure. And then shout out to Brooklyn, who again cleaned it up. Massive comeback in that DC Power game. I watched that. That was a Wednesday.
I wish I had.
No, it was solid comeback. Like they were down. I thought it was going to be a blowout, and they fought back late.
There's been some good games this season, man.
Yeah, for sure. I've been watching.
Season, there's been some good ones.
I don't know if it's this podcast or something, but I've been watching a lot more women's soccer.
This league's been a lot of fun to watch. And Dallas is heading to Lexington next week as on game 4 of this 5-game road trip. So
come on, you Golden Girls.
Yeah.